Well, I think as parents, we try to raise our sons, with certain values and morals and teach them about character. And I think it's great to have an organization that they can belong to that reinforces all those ideals. Well, Scouting has greatly impacted our sons' lives. Just in the day-to-day things, they've learned to be resourceful, that type of thing. But directly, I can tell you, for example, my youngest son, Matthew, who now is 26, he took the Aviation Merit Badge when he was probably 14 and decided at that point, I'm going to fly. So in high school, he started to learn to fly. He now has graduated from the University of Dubuque with a degree in aviation, and he's a pilot. A direct impact. As a family, Scouting has really been such a big part of our lives. We chose as parents to be involved in Scouting. And I think that's one of the neat things about Scouting is that you don't have to sit on the sidelines and watch your child participate. You get to get involved as well. And for example, we took a 10-day trek up to Philmont. We did that with the troop and our sons. It was wonderful to do that as a family, to have those experiences to look back on to. I think it binds you together. There's so many important things that my sons took away from the Scouting program. It's really hard to pick one, but I think, respect, I think, is a big one. I think that through Scouting, they learned to not only respect themselves, but to respect other people, other religions, other races. They learn respect for the environment, for their country, all those types of things. I think respect is a big one. It's a good experience. When we used to go to summer camp, we adults, after dinner, we would kind of sit around the campfire and we'd get out songbooks, and maybe 2 or 3 of us adults would sit there and start singing. And pretty soon one of the boys would come over, and pretty soon another boy would come over. And before the evening's over, not only with my sons, but we'd have all the scouts right there, everybody singing together. That's one of my favorite memories, being in Scouting. I would absolutely recommend Scouting to other parents and youth. I think our kids today, they need to feel they belong to something, and it should be something important and something of value. I think they need to feel important themselves. I think they need to know that they're good at something. And I think the Scouting program gives you something, there's something for everybody, and something that every child can excel at. My oldest son, Paul, was very small, and it was obvious that as much as he loved sports, he was not going to be a football player or a basketball player. But in Scouting, he excelled in the outdoors. He is now an avid camper, a hiker. He loves to backpack. He's in Arizona now. He's usually sending me pictures of him hanging off a mountain someplace. It gave him self-worth and confidence. I thank everybody so much for being a part of the Scout program, whether it's financially or physically or whatever you do. It's such an important program for our youth today, and I really, really appreciate it.